My favorite part of the day, because we meet someone new. That's what it's about, isn't it? Get out there, meet somebody, say hey.
Can it make a connection?
Make a connection. That's what this should be called. Make a connection. Let's connect.
You need to
the sponsor.
keep the sponsor.
That's right. There's a sponsor called Meat and Greet. M-E-A-T, because it's a butcher shop. Right. That's exactly right. Today we're meeting Cletus, who I'm told has been a listener of this program for 25 years. 25.
There it is.
Cletus, 25, and we've not heard from him yet. Cletus, hello, how are you?
Hey, how you?
Well, flattered that you've been listening for 25 years. I wish you'd called before now. How about you? How you doing?
Well, hanging in there. Hell, I listened to hell back whenever it was Brad and Chris. Well, Rock 92. I've been listening to it for long.
Oh yes, of course.
That goes back to the 90s.
Long time. Now, who's your favorite member of this program?
Well, I gotta say it's my man Dave Aiken.
Oh yes,
Cletus. Yes. You don't say. Well, thank you.
I partied with old Dave down in North Myrtle Beach a few times.
There it is.
Wait.
Oh, did we get together in North Myrtle?
Oh well. So many people say that. Every time I meet anybody that knows Dave, I can tell you a few stories about it.
Oh man, you see him at Fat Harold.
You know how that goes.
Well, I don't know if it was associated with comedy and radio. If not, then I can't talk about it.
No, it's better if it's not.
Either golf or half-naked ladies.
Yeah, it's better if it's
or
not.
both.
I always like when Dave's on TV doing weather, or especially if there's a little promo of him and they'll show him, in front of a wall, and they'll be like, Dave Aiken.
A man you can trust, unless he's around your wife.
Wait a minute.
Trust him with the weather, but not your daughter.
Not your daughter.
Back to Cletus.
Dave,
Back to Cletus.
Spotlight on Cletus.
Thank you, Cletus.
So you've partied with Dave a few times, yeah.
Oh yeah, and I have. I seen him over there at Fat Harold's trying to reach around some big old gal.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah.
That was Tom.
Fat Harold's. Is it Fat Harold's that has the great burger? Is that what you?
Yeah, I took Chris Demm and BB Shea there.
I want to invite all y'all over to Kale Me Crazy.
Yeah.
This is the spot where we go for the kale salad.
I don't like eating under
smoothie.
Where's the kale smoothie?
I don't like eating under fluorescent light.
Go in there. Cletus, what do you do for a living?
Well, I guess what you call a handyman, mostly landscape and pine straw salesman.
Well, Kelly?
Could use you. Cletus, I don't know if you know, but I got taken in, hoodwinked by a would-be pine straw salesman a couple of summers back. It was bad. It was very, very bad.
Yeah, ever since you run your mouth about that, pine straw sales been down tremendously. So.
Now, Cletus, do you
I believe that.
Do you charge by the string?
They did. They charged by the
Cletus?
string. That was a big problem. Yes, I apologize.
Normally you do charge by the bill, but I can tell you that price goes up according to what kind of house you at.
All right.
Oh, the neighborhood.
Tried to charge me $7,000. Tried to charge me $7,500 that day. That was a rough one. I can say that.
Got some of it.
But all of this, about half actually, all of this is not the most interesting fact about Cletus. Cletus, you have some sort of a physical factoid about you that is most interesting. What is it?
Yeah, I've got what they call a quadruple nipple.
A quadruple nipple is what he's got. Four nipples.
Four of them.
And he told Biggie.
Yeah.
Now, where are the extra two located?
Well, of course, right there on my torso, about 6 inches below what I consider to be my main nipples.
Yep.
They just locate about 6 inches. Just below that.
Below each one.
Yeah, they real little.
Yeah.
Real little. So my normal nipple, I'd say, is what you consider to be about like a quarter size.
Uh-huh.
And my other ones, my little bitty ones there, they probably, I don't know, about the size of a pea.
Okay. All right. Really small. Are they sensitive to the touch?
Probably. Funny thing is, I used to hang out down there at the Pebble Beach over there off High Rock Lake.
I know that area.
Take the shirt off, and I was trying to, get frisky with some of them women, and I'd tell them, that it was a gunshot wound. You know, that way they wouldn't think I was some damn freak or something.
Nah, that's the right thing to do.
And because it does resemble what would be an entry and exit wound. Dave got one of them too. So
went clean through.
I love it. That's what you should do. Not only now you've got an interesting story, and they don't think you're a freak with 4 nipples, like you said, and it looks like an entry and exit wound.
So when Cletus travels, whether it's North Myrtle, or Pebble Beach,
shirts
he
off.
takes the nipples with him.
Shirts off, and the nipples
All
go
4
with.
go.
Have you ever considered? Has a doctor ever said you could have them removed?
no, I ain't never asked if I could get one of them removed.
Yeah, no point really.
Not really.
Yeah,
they're not hurting
no point to it.
anything.
I mean, they're really no use to them, you know, or anything like that. I used to jog, and I'd put, you know, like a regular size Band-Aid on my regular nipple and them little video Band-Aid on them. That way it wouldn't, you know, chafe.
Wow.
I know exactly what you're talking about. There was a time when
you were a chafer.
Listen, I used to have that issue with my regular size nipples all the time, that I would chafe, still occasionally, but you get chafing. And so you know about that. That's exactly right.
Yeah, unless you're going to have a litter, you don't need the extras.
No, there's no point in them. That's really interesting that you grew up. So did people, like, when you were younger, like in the gym locker room or something, people make fun of it?
No, I mean, it really ain't that noticeable, but, you know, back in those days, if somebody would say something, I'd tell them it was a chicken pox scar.
There you go. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's quick on his feet there,
You're good.
Cletus.
You're really good, Cletus. Cletus, let's not make it 25 years before you call again. You're too delightful and entertaining.
I am. I plan on my next phone call to be, you know, that rock and roll trivia on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
He knows.
Well, I understand
Let's
that.
look forward. We'll remember you.
I understand that. Absolutely, Cletus. You will stick with us for sure. Thank you so much for listening all this time and being part of the show today. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I love you guys. Wouldn't miss it.
You too. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Cletus. Say hey to Dave down at Fat Harold's when you guys go. Of course you will. It's the burger that you like at Fat Harold's.
Who would have imagined that at the beginning of this program, we would have stories about a woman with 1 nipple and a man with 4.
That's right. You never know where this day will take you, do you, when you start it?
No.
See, it started out, and we got a woman who had her nipple fall off
after a botched surgery.
And Cletus has 4.
He has extra to give.
Do you think he would donate his?
Send it to that poor woman.
I bet he would.
If he heard about her.
Sad bride.
He seemed like a giver, didn't he? So he might be willing.
I like Cletus.
To donate a nipple. I did too. What a down-to-earth great guy.
Yep.
Funny guy. That's what you get here on Meet and Greet. That's right.
Seems to be.